I'm an outdoors person. I'm pretty active. I am a dad. I have 3 kiddos. I'm married for over 20 years to my wonderful wife. Love biking, love running, love working out, and going on a lot of adventures with my kids. One morning I woke up, wasn't crazy awake yet, and decided I was gonna work out. Started off with bench press, did a set, and I was putting the bench bar back up, and I didn't quite put it on the rack, and it rolled back down and smashed me. A pretty violent moment. Long story short, ended up going to the emergency room. I had a completely ruptured pectoral muscle. So that's where I got to hang out with Dave for the first time in that setting. I'd known him a little bit outside of that. Had to go to surgery, but because of the time in between, they weren't sure if the surgery was gonna be completely successful. They gave me a 50-50 chance. Worked with Dave for physical therapy for a few weeks and then finally decided to go for surgery. Went into surgery pretty scared and woke up, and I remember my wife crying, and I'm thinking, oh no, this didn't take. And she said it worked. The doctor just came in and worked, and you should get 90% of your strength back. At the end, when I had surgery and it was successful, and I didn't realize what rehabilitation actually was. Spent a lot of time going back to Dave and having a game plan that our surgeons have put together, having a game plan that he was using for physical therapy to go through this.
Initially, kind of the goal is to kind of respect that healing process, just a lot of gentle shoulder mobilizations, stretching. He has small kids, I have kids of my own. I know I can definitely relate to it with what Randy was going on. I mean, I can just imagine what it's like now to be able to use your shoulder, to pick up your kids, to throw a ball.
From just stretches, because I couldn't even move my arm to begin with, to working in strength workouts, to moving me and moving me step after step after step. Dave had to really teach me patience. That's one thing I really appreciated about Dave, is he walked alongside of me from the beginning through having me released and working out on my own again and getting my strength back. Without Spectrum here in Ludington, number one, I don't know where I would have went for surgery. I don't even know if I would have gotten it diagnosed, because I don't know if I would have driven to Grand Rapids to figure it out, to be honest. Without having people like Dave and his team in our community, I can't imagine how many days I would have had to lost for work, had to lost with family, how many days my wife would have had to give up to drive me out of town somewhere.
It's fun because when you see people if you're hiking the trail at the state park and you see them going up a big hill, and you see them for therapy, maybe at that time they weren't walking well, and they could barely walk around their home, and now they're walking unaided up those trails. It does kind of foster a sense of I don't say pride, but you're excited for that patient, that they have reclaimed a part of what was lost in their life, and are able to do things that they love and enjoy again. I love seeing that.
So Dave worked with me, stuck to our game plan, was able to get me back to where I could be released and go out on my own. And now I'm doing everything I was doing before. I'm back to being active with my kids and able to lift again, able to go out and paddleboard and do all those outdoor activities. But most importantly, I'm able to play with my kids again.